Harlem.
I've always loved you.
And it's not because you're all I've ever known.
It's because despite where I've been,
It's in you I call home.
So much of my identity is wrapped up in you.
It's bigger than my address.
It's got more to do with the essence of this neighborhood and its impact on me.
The brown girl from Mount Morris Park, a Harlemite definitively.
My earliest memories of you were in Marcus Garvey Park,
Where I learned to rollerblade, hopscotch, and ride my bike.
long before the park had dog runs, baseball fields, or police patrolling at night.
I prayed for snow days because of that park.
Where we'd ride down its hills with our makeshift sleds cut from the sides of cardboard boxes. Hey, until you've done it, don't knock it.
It was you, Harlem, that introduced me to the joy that comes from a Dixie cup.
And from this frozen goodness, I could not get enough.
Every day after school, I wait for the icy man to hand me my 50-cent cherry mango, and if I had $1,
rainbow concoction. It was so good throwing out the cup when the ice was gone wasn't an option. So on the M1 bus, I'd chew and suck on that now empty Dixie cup until the flavor was gone and done.
You introduced me to the joy that comes from knowing the Father, Spirit, and Son.
Churches of every size and creed call Harlem home.
The Sunday morning Harlem hush and routine is all I've ever known.
Church bells ring to signify the start of Sunday school.
Double parked cars and already tiny blocks aren't an offense, but the norm and rule.
Little girls in pretty etchy dresses with white trot socks trimmed in lace.
Tourists pack back road church benches that take up too much space.
Harlem, you taught me to walk with my head held high like royalty. And in my mind, the majestic brownstones that adorn Harlem blocks belong to me.
But just as easily, Harlem, I loved you in Wagner, Drew Hamilton, St. Nick,
and the Polo Grounds,
where despite what they say, ingenuity abounds.
Character is built, hustle is creed, but paramount is respect. It's survival, community, there's always a connect.
There's a food stamp connect,
A child care connect,
a job connect, a connect to get a good weave,
the connect to get the best electronics and DVDs.
always connected to Harlem, my home. Girls stunting on the sidelines at games of Rucker Park and Kingdom.
My mom forbidding me to hang out in the park after school, but ignoring her once the summertime came and meeting those fresh boys at the Jefferson Pool.
Love your crap games in the stairwell.
Flower memorials with candles to say farewell.
Delivery men scared to get robbed refuse to bring your order upstairs to your door.
The tenant who knows everybody's business even though there are 16 floors.
Harlem, these project buildings hold memories of my hood. Harlem memories, so good.
Harlem, love the way you place an order in the Chinese food spot. It always sounds the same, no matter the block.
Let me get 4 chicken wings fried hard and cut up. And on my french fries with a lot of barbecue sauce and ketchup.
Yo, let me get a spare rib tip with a shrimp fried rice. Give me like 15 extra shrimp since y'all be raising the price.
Ay, mira. Let me get a lot of duck sauces and an egg roll. And 2 iced teas, pero at the top, cut the hole.
Love you doing Harlem Week in the African American Day Parade when homegirls traveling groups thinking they cute and from styrofoam cups, simple lemonade.
Harlem, I can't talk about my love for you
without mentioning the African hair braider. No matter the amount of hair on your head or money in your pocket, to you she's gonna cater. See, there's a routine.
Hello, hair braiding me?
She hands you her card and says,
I give you good friends.
Then she motions to her shop's billboard and promises,
when you leave, you look nice.
Inside, you thumb through that book of styles. Braids, twists, locks, weaves. There are endless possibilities and you and everybody else are piled up in there like livestock.
And you know you're not leaving until it's after dark, so you don't even bother looking at the clock.
Harlem, I loved you when nobody cared. When the idea of being in Harlem at night made many scared.
When trash-filled lots and blocks were plenty.
And it was common for buildings to sit years neglected and empty.
On every corner a convenience or liquor store, but very few grocery store selections.
Even with your history of low-performing schools, you still held my affection.
Even in your changing, my love for you hasn't wavered.
I'd be lying if I said with some of these new changes I hadn't found some favor.
See, because I like not having to travel all the way downtown to catch the latest flick.
And I love having a variety of food from which to pick.
Simply, Harlem, I've written this letter to express
how you'll always be the one I love best.
I won't ever forget you, Harlem, because you're the Harlem I've always loved and always known. You're my Harlem, my home. Love,
Tony.
Project.
Hey.